Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? I finished cleaning the living room and everything, and now I wanted a snack. So this is what I'm making. I'm making this. So we had some of these, and I made it like separately the other day, just mixing it all together. But today we're making it as like a dish. I got two of them here with the parchment paper. I've already added the butter in this, so I have to put it into things, and then put it in the fridge. Pour the peanut butter over, and then put it in the fridge, and then make the whipped cream. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So we are going to put this in these, and that's all it is butter. So let's do it. Oh, let me see if I can set it up right. These things, man, they sometimes. Hold on, I gotta adjust the thing. Okay, there we go. Now you can kind of see it. Oh, I gotta move this. All right, can we see it yet? Okay, we can see it now. All right. All right, so let's put half of it in this one, half of it in this one. And I've got a little bit of, oh, I forgot to tell you, I got a little bit of crumbs in here with some peanut butter in them, so they're gonna go on top of the whipped cream. So let's put half of it in here, and half of it in there. I made a list of all the spices I need. I need some apple pie spice, I need some pumpkin spice, I need some vanilla, I need some soy sauce, I need some plum sauce. Those are all the things I need to buy. So let's put this in there. And I put this parchment paper so that it was easier to lift them out later. I'm just pressing it down. And then we're gonna pour on the peanut butter and then put them in the freezer until we're done making the whipped cream. So let's finish that. Finish that. Still got dishes to do, then I got everything done that I wanted to get done today. Tomorrow's my oldest son's birthday. He's gonna be a big 3-0 tomorrow. But I am planning on going to see them soon, so I'm saving money. Got a little bit of saved, almost got enough for a ticket, so I'm coming soon. If you're watching, I'm coming soon. Whenever God makes it possible for me to go, oh, let it go. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, so we got that in there. Who's here? Hey, Wanda. Oh, that's hot. I got the air conditioner on. I organized a little bit different and stuff, but yeah. So I needed a snack, and I've been enjoying these graham cracker stuff with cream, and I thought, well, if I make it into like a whole, I gotta stir this a little bit. I just put it in this container, but I melted some peanut butter. So we're just gonna drizzle it. Can you guys see? All right, let's drizzle it. So I'm gonna do some of that on. And then we're gonna make the whipped cream. I think this is gonna be good. It's not a recipe that I looked up or anything, but I'm just using the recipes in my head. Let's put the rest of it in this one. I'm just using the recipes in my head, my taste buds. I needed a snack after watching what I did watch today, the podcast I watched today. I wanted to jump through the screen and punch somebody in the face. I don't think I'd ever want to go on that podcast. Womanizing podcast. Pathetic. Alright, so we're going to make sure that this is all hardened up in the fridge. Doesn't matter if it's not pretty because we're going to put the whipped cream over top of that. If nobody comes and helps me eat this, then I'm just going to get fat. I'm going to have dessert every day. Alright, so now we're going to put this in the fridge. I think there's no more on that one. And now we're going to put this in the fridge. Alright, let me turn the camera around and then we're going to make whipped cream. Let's stick this in the freezer. I put this in the freezer to get frosted. So I don't have any vanilla, which kind of sucks, but we've got the peanut butter. So I've got my whipping cream here, and I'm going to do 1 cup. Will probably be, if I do 1 cup, it'll probably make 2 cups, and that'll be like plenty for that, I think. Maybe I'll just do a little bit more than 1 cup. Okay. I wish I had some vanilla, but I don't. So it's going to be loud for a minute because it's going to be quick though, because this whips it really quick. The other day I made it with like just the whisk, and it took me forever. My arm got sore by the time I made my dessert. But yeah, this is a lot quicker. So we're going to do this first, and then I'll put the sugar in after I got it whipped. All right, here we go. It's not quite there, almost. Oh. Oh yeah, we got stiff peaks now. Okay, now I just whipped it all over everything. I sheepers. I just made myself some coffee too, and my coffee pot I had cleaned it. And now I got whipped cream on everything. Okay, so let's mix the sugar in it. I don't know if I should use brown sugar. Should I use brown sugar? It might weigh it down too much. I'm just going to use white sugar. So I'm going to use one, this is I think a tablespoon. I'm just going to start with 2 tablespoons and just whip it around a little bit. We don't want this to turn into butter, and if we keep whipping it, it'll turn into butter. So let me taste this. We need so a little that much salt actually makes things sweeter. So I am going to put a little bit more sugar because we don't have vanilla, and sometimes vanilla does put a little bit more sweetener in. I'm just gonna try to whip it like this for a minute because I don't want it over whipped. That's pretty good. I made myself a list, and I also got to buy cocoa and all kinds of things. So I could put peanut butter in that, but I think the peanut butter in the middle is good enough. So while we wait for a second, we'll let the other stuff cool down for a second while we lick this. I have nobody to give it here to. I don't know kids to give this to. All right, we're done. Let's grab it. Look how nice and whipped that is. And whip it. You gotta whip it. You gotta whip it. Whip it. Whip it. Okay, now those other things are going to be on the crumbles. Should we put the crumbles in between, or should we put it on the very top? Now that's a question. Okay. I need your opinion, guys. Should I put the crumbles? This is graham crackers with a little bit of peanut butter. Should I put that on there, or should I put the whipped cream and then put it on top of the whipped cream? I got a dilemma now. How about we do one this way and one the other way, since nobody's telling me what to do? Okay, with one I'm gonna put the crumbs in the bottom. Let's start with the crumbs on the bottom. Okay. And then now we're going to put the whipped cream. I was going to put it on each side and then mix it, and then kind of move it around. I'm just using a spatula, a rubber spatula. Those work the best. I don't know what that mark is there. Could have just been a peanut butter, or crumb. Okay, so we're just gonna wiggle, jiggle. Oh, we don't want to bring it up. We want to bring it down. Go towards the outskirt from the inside. You just want to bring it to the corners. And then let it sit in the freezer for another little bit. All right, let's do this one. I guess nobody got the memo that I was here. Thank you. I got to go eat. Made you hungry? These are okay. So if you have any of these are just very simple ingredients, and anybody can make this. If you can melt butter and you can do this. So I just melted the butter and put it in the crumbs and made my own whipped cream. I mean, you can just buy your whipped cream too, but it tastes, I think homemade whipped cream tastes way better. That's just my personal preference, but because then you can put whatever flavor you want it to be. If I had some pumpkin spice right now, I might put some of that on there, but I don't have any pumpkin spice. I ran out. I used it for my incense. I made incense and I used it for my incense. Don't worry, that little bit of whipped cream in there, it's gonna get eaten. I'm gonna eat that. Oh yeah. Okay, so these are gonna go in the freezer for a minute. And then I even got lids for them, so but I'm just gonna leave them openly and put them in the freezer for a minute. While I like this. For those of you who are just coming in, we just made graham cracker and whipped cream and peanut butter dessert. Oh, I forgot one thing. And later I would have been like, oh, I don't know which one. The other one has the crumbs in the middle, and the peanut butter. They both have peanut butter in the middle, and then one has the crumbs in on top of the peanut butter, then the whipped cream, and this one here we're gonna put the crumbs on top. The rest of these are graham cracker crumbs with a little bit of peanut butter in it. We got quite a bit of crumbs. So they're gonna be both yummy. But yeah, so there they are. 1, 2, and then I'm just gonna let them cool for a second, and then we're gonna cut into it. So let me set you down here for a minute while I put them in the fridge. Okay, we're gonna cool them in the freezer for a minute. So cool for a little bit. So what has everybody been up to while I eat this? I need to start working out. Eating all this whipped cream by myself. I didn't have any whipped cream yesterday. And yeah. And then I gotta do dishes. I made dinner yesterday. I made chicken. Oh, it tastes so good. I made like a caramelized chicken. I mean, not chicken. It was turkey breast. And I made 2 pieces of turkey breast. I could only eat half of one yesterday. And so, it was 1 piece of turkey breast. And I cut it in half. And I ate half of it yesterday. And it was like too much. And I ate the other quarter today, and I've got another quarter left. Here, I'll show you guys. And I caramelized it so good. I put so much good stuff on there, sweet and sour sauce and everything. So, and then I cut up an apple and put an apple on there. It was so good. And so later when I get hungry, because I had lunch earlier, and I had half of that meal, and then I also had a corn on a cob today. I got 1 more corn on a cob left, and then this, so if I get hungry, I can eat that. So, other than the dessert. But yeah, so I'll make a short of the dessert and show you guys on the short. I think that'll be better. So I'll make a little short of it when it's ready. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great night, and don't forget to go watch Kass Love 111. I just did October reading already. And then I did another reading, and I want to go do more readings, but you guys got to watch more videos if you want me to do more readings. So anyways, God bless. Peace out.